Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a new series that I am going to start. There's not going to be a particular day or anything. It's just going to be one of those series that if I feel like doing it, I'm going to do it. So it's called Conquering the Collection. So in the month of March, used quite a bit of this Paige Evans while blooming wild, and I loved it. And I was like, you know what? I am going to just make a point to finish off this kit or this collection because it wasn't a kit, it was just a collection that I had purchased. So this is literally the scraps that I have left. So I just have a couple of pieces of paper, I have a couple of stickers, I have a couple of ephemera bits, and some puffy stickers. And I'm like, you know what? I can make one more layout with this. I know I can, and I can use every last bit on it. So I had all these cut apart hearts, and I was like, okay, I can make maybe like a grid, maybe not like a grid. I had 9 of them. And then I had a couple of these tags. I also had this branding strip, which I am going to use on the bottom, and I had one border sticker left as well. So I'm going to put that on top of the border strip or on top of the branding strip, because those rainbows, they don't they don't go all the way up because it's just a branding strip, but I felt like that was a good leveling place. So initially I have 3 rows of 3, and I'm not really liking how that's working. So what I decide to do is make 2 rows of 4, which is all fine and dandy, but I have 9 of them. So I go ahead and just leave that bottom row with 3. So now I'm going to take all these tags and I'm going to put this in kind of this blank spot up here in the top, and then I'm going to put a picture on it. At this point, I don't even know what picture I'm using. And so I was like, okay, before I get too far, let me find a picture. So this picture was from Julianne's homecoming. It was when we went and did pictures after the girls got ready, and she wanted to take a picture with me. So we took this cute picture, and you know, this collection is very generalized, so it works out really good. So I trimmed down the photo knowing that the 4x6 size was not really going to fit in this area. So I trimmed it down. It's smaller than a 4x4, but bigger than a 3x4, I believe. And I had one little piece of pattern paper. It was that purple floral that it would fit on. And so I just tore the bottom and put it on top of all that tags. And I was like, this is actually pretty cute. So now I'm going to take all of the die cut pieces that I have left, which is pretty much just some florals, and I'm going to go ahead and scatter those about. There is some greenery, so I'm going to kind of just stick that in everywhere. And I had this little strip of paper, and I'm like, okay, I am going to go ahead and fussy cut out this rainbow, and I can use that on this layout as like a embellishment piece. And so I'm going to do that. That's going to take care of that little scrap of paper. And then I believe this is when I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and stick everything down, because nothing is glued. Not a single thing is glued here. And I seem to be bumping it a little bit with my hands. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to continue to embellish. So here's the sticker sheet, and there's just a handful of stickers on there as well. I had one of these words, it said sweet. I think that was the only like tiny word sticker that I had. And then I just have a couple of these little florals. So I'm going to go ahead and scatter those around. And I am going to get every sticker from the sticker sheet used, including that cute little bird. The bird can sit on some flowers, like that's totally fine. But I am going to find a spot for all of these stickers, which makes me feel so good. So I had the embellishment pack, which is now completely on this layout and empty up there at the top. I have the sticker sheet, which is now completely empty as well. This is like the last little sticker I'm finding a spot for. So then I just have these puffy stickers. This is when I decide, okay, I need to glue everything down. So everything's glued down, and now I'm just going to take these puffy stickers and I am going to scatter them about. And so those are gone. So I just have those two tiny, tiny scraps up there at the top. And I feel like I have completely conquered this collection, and those little scraps aren't even worth saving. So they will go in the bin with all of the packaging. And I feel like I have totally conquered the Paige Evans Wild Bloom. Oh, good gracious. Now I'm going to have to dig in the garbage, right? Blooming Wild kit. So I have all of that done, and I'm realizing I don't actually have a title. Not that it really needs a title, but you can see there's that kind of like white gappy place. Oh, I forgot I actually used part of that scrap. Okay, so I just had hardly anything. I'm going to cut 2 more of these rainbows and get them on here as well. And then I'm going to realize that I need a title. And I'm like, okay, where do I want to look for a title? And so I went into my stash and I actually grabbed some Bramble Fox perspectives. I first found some cute little cameras, and then they were the same color as some of the bits and pieces in this other one. So these 2 cameras were the last one in this packaging. So that packaging is going. So that's exciting. So this purple is the same. And so this title says Cherish the Little Things. And I thought that was great. It fit right in there. And then there were 2 little hearts in that area in that pack as well. So I went ahead and stuck all of those down, and that is going to do it for this layout. So please let me know in the comments below what you think of this new series, if you like it. I will probably, have obviously more of a collection to go through. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.